In this video, I'm going to give you guys a step-by-step method on how you can actually learn Claw. Claw is one of the most effective ways to get good at Fortnite as a controller player, especially if you're going to take into account the amount you have to pay to have access to custom controllers. Now, speaking of custom controllers, I highly recommend checking out Cinch custom controllers. Now, I'm not sponsored by Cinch Gaming, but I have been using their controllers for a very long time now. The one thing that I can thank them for is editing speed, especially without playing on edit on release. Their mouse click triggers are really good, and I can 100% vouch for them. If you can afford to buy a custom controller, then definitely do get one from Cinch Gaming. And you can even use my affiliate code BUFFALO for some money off of any purchases you make on the Cinch website. Check them out using the link in the description. Anyways, when it comes to learning Claw, you definitely want to start by doing some basic hand stretches like the ones shown on screen. This prevents any potential risks that may come your way. Now, I would say that 99% of the time you won't get injuries. However, you may experience small fatigue on your wrists and your fingers if it's your first time. And it's better to be safe than sorry, so I would 100% recommend doing some basic hand stretches, basic wrist stretches. Once again, definitely much better to avoid the risk of injury than to have an injury, even though I would say that Claw probably won't affect you as much. Now, when it comes to learning Claw, the most basic way you can claw a controller is by simply having your index finger move from the right bumper on your controller to the face buttons like so. Now, a lot of players tend to rest their fingers on here, which is what I do. I like this position the most, mostly because it gives me more control and I have big hands to support the rest of the controller. However, if this is too uncomfortable for you, you can do what I recommend you guys do and start playing with no claw. Then, whenever you need to press a button on your face buttons, so like jump, pickaxe, switch mode, or whatever it may be, you move your index finger down from the bumper all the way to the face buttons, you press the button, and then go back to the bumpers. This is arguably the easiest way to claw, and some might say the best way to claw. This is good because you can still stick to your usual binds, and also kind of play the same way. You're just adjusting one small detail, and that is you're gonna claw whenever you press jump or whenever you press one of the face buttons. Just make sure you have jump placed on one of the face buttons so you can utilize claw to the fullest, and also make sure to not be changing too many binds, especially when you just started playing on claw. Now, for some tips on how you can learn claw effectively, I think we all know that the PlayStation controllers are better for claw than the Xbox, so if you can get yourself a PlayStation controller, then go for it. However, claw on Xbox is definitely not bad and can still function regardless of how big the controller is. Also, you definitely want to be taking into account how much you're going to claw. The best advice I can give is to start by learning to jump using claw, then start doing basic building techniques. Then once you're able to do all of the things that you normally do on claw, then you know that you've got it figured out. Now, if you're still struggling, I suggest going to an edit course map or a free build map. These things really need help building muscle memory, so if you can go to an edit map for about an hour a day, I would say it would take you about a week to finally get used to claw and start playing regularly like you were without claw. Once again, claw is one of the best ways you can improve on controller. A lot of controller pro Fortnite players like Mero and Reed play on claw. So if you don't want to spend too much money on controllers and you still want to become competitive at Fortnite, then claw is the best way for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys learned something new from this video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Once again, check out Cinch Gaming and use my code BUFFALO for some money off of your next purchase. Otherwise, that's it for me, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.